down. Newton's law. Peggy, what is the law?
The gambler. Okay. Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby. All right, Cam, should he be allowed to play in the NCAA college football ever? Should he be able to play college football ever? So if you don't know about the Sorsby situation, okay, former Cincinnati and Texas Tech quarterback, and he went to Indiana too as well. Indiana, Cincinnati, and then Texas Tech. Yep. All right, the quarterback, according to court filings, all right, that Sorsby placed at least 165 bets, totaling $38,000 while he was at Cincinnati, and transferred more than $60,000 to a friend at the other universities that he went to. So Sorsby been betting on college football.
Big boy
betting from all the apps and everything. So June 15th, okay, he went to the courts trying to get back to play college football again, but the judge will decide June 15th. So Cam, you are the judge. What are some of the things that's going through your head, and what was your decision to Brendan Sorsby to be able to play or won't be able to play college football again?
Man, it's unfortunate, but I think we take this time to use this as a teaching tool for others. It's so easy for a person to get lured into betting, gambling, or any type of integrity questionable, things to do. And if I'm the judge, I think Sorsby's career is over. And it's unfortunate. He's extremely talented. All right. But what his argument is versus what the opposite or the opposing counsel is going against, I don't think it will be a good look for NCAA to allow this type of behavior to happen and still to continue. Hence, he can say, I never betted on the odds. I only betted for guys to exceed expectation. But when you look at the history of gambling or altering certain play for bets, the Donahue, the referee, you got Pete Rose, you got individuals that have played the game. I mean, my man,
you got the Terry Rozier,
Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier. Like, bro, them folks they taking this serious, dog. And just because, and even I read into it, he was sending a friend, hey, bro, make these bets. They'll never get me.
Yeah. He wasn't betting, but his friend was betting for him.
On his behalf.
Yeah.
And they came for his ass.
Yeah. Because he's the headline of the story.
Which is cool. And this is what the real thing is this. If you read the newspaper clippings, which I do read the newspaper, or read the articles that's associated to this, hence to my job, a lot of people that were involved, names is what they call redacted, because they don't need Jane Does, John Does, or the Peggies.
Man, please. They want the big fish.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. They want the individual who is the big whales. Me. Huh? You feel me?
It might be opposite day. Yeah.
Jokingly or not, what I'm telling you is players, members who have or are labeled the bag, you have to protect yourself. And it is also the responsibility for team members or associates to protect it too. There should have been a time. Hey, dog. Hey, slow down, bro. Slow down. Hey, I know you may have hit, but bro, like, listen, let's get out.
Yeah.
And I will say this, I'm not telling you this off of me knowing for sure, but this is not the only person that have made a illicit bet since sports gambling has been
around. Yeah.
When you think about a guy like Calvin Ridley, he's suspended for a whole year because of betting. And that wasn't even for $5,000 reportedly or something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't 60 bands.
It wasn't 60 bands.
You see what I'm saying? So please be mindful in that. And I hate to say it, but it's not looking promising for Sorsby, brother.
Well, and when you talk about looking promising, if his career is over in college, and this is not just an average quarterback, this is one of the top quarterbacks in college, all right, while he was playing, do you see him having a professional career in the NFL? If he doesn't go back to college, he start working out, he could be in a supplemental draft, or he can be drafted next year. Do you see Sorsby going to the NFL? I'm not saying first round pick. It could be in the late rounds, but do you see him going?
XFL,
Mm.
UFL,
Mm.
Arena. No Gilbert.
Hmm.
Point blank period.
Why so? With his talent, why so?
In this climate of sports, bro, coming from a person who has seen this on both ends, they don't need you.
Mm.
Why would we deal with you when we got so many other quarterbacks we can choose from? See, every organization wants to select you. It's up to you if you give them the reason not to. And you have literally just tarnished your whole image. What would opposing fans have to say? What would teammates have to say? It ain't even, it's not enough probation that exists that can bar you from making that same situation happen. And let's be honest with you. Let's be honest about this situation. We're not talking about how we used to judge college athletes as, oh, they're amateurs. Man, it's a grown ass man.
Yeah, that's true.
He grown.
That's getting NIL money.
That's getting money.
And it's still not enough for you. And I don't know if it's the thrill or the money, but it's like,
bro, he's fallen on the fact that, man, I had a sickness or
correct, and gambling addiction.
An addiction. I get it, bro. But just like a drug addiction
That
can
is
be
true.
detrimental to a person,
Josh
hence
Gordon.
to Josh Gordon, this is the same thing, bro. Like, you got to understand, there's nothing like being in a messed up situation and being burned from that situation that's going to alter it. Because the worst thing that can happen is saying, okay, I did this, I learned from it, and I got away with it. No, bro. And this is, I'm a product of a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, what do you say to the other individuals that may get caught gambling? And now he got away with it, and you're just promoting certain things to just get, and dare I say, slap on the wrist, but it's like, bro, he's going to be used as an example for the NCAA to say this type of behavior is not warranted, accepted, and we're going to penalize you to the utmost degree.
But I would say this, too, to tack this on. And I know he put in bets for people to overachieve. But if you bring somebody like this in your locker room, and you happen to lose a game, and some people might not say it, but it will be the mental aspect, the thoughts in your mind is, did he give his all? Is he betting for or up against us? It's something that will always be like, I don't know about that play. I don't know about him.
And there's reports, and it's still under investigation to sense any type of performance altering behavior that he threw an incomplete pass.
Correct.
Just so his team could lose rather than certain, like, those type of behaviors are something that you could just find on a first watch. You have to, hey, hold on. Hey, that right there.
It's a wide open.
He wide open. He overthrew him. Or he over there scrambling too much. Like, bro, he's wide open. It's like, bro,
why he checked down instead of this person was.
You point shaving.
Yeah.
Those type of behaviors, bro, it's going to take time.
And I think that's going to mess up a whole team.
Find out.
Cam, you've often heard NFL vets talk about the first sign they see at the rookie symposium is don't gamble.
So to that point, Hassan, when I was reading the report about it, the NCAA has, kind of stood stern because they do have systems and programs in place to remind players of these issues of gambling. Yeah. When he was at Cincinnati, they had a webinar. When he was at Indiana, anybody in the NCAA ranks have these systems that's in place to remind players, hey, Prize Picks, FanDuel, DraftKings, Underdog, and other sports betting platforms, Hard Knocks Bet or ESPN Bet, it don't matter what it is. Yeah. It's so readily available and easy for you to do so. Don't bite the cheese because you may get away with it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, or whatever. But if you get caught, boy, we gonna skin you like a fish.
Yeah, I do think he's gonna be
and it's unfortunate, bro. And I hate to be the person that sounds like a hater, like, why would you want that from a player? But it's like, bro, this is the situation that you put yourself in, bro. We all gotta be held accountable to our actions. And if nobody told you or you just ignored them, you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the dude that's unreasonable here. But when you're betting $60,000, bro, that's a person's yearly salary on just bets. Come on, dog.
But I think it's going to be, it's definitely going to be a lot of clamoring and conversation about it, because this is affecting the game. And I'm sure some people are going to look at it as like, you have players breaking the law, so to speak, and going to jail, and then they still get a second chance. Why not this? And I do think because this deals with the outcome of the game so much, I think this is the reason why people would not want that in their locker room.
I think the biggest issue that people are taking away is how much was spent.
Yeah.
Like if this was $6,000, if this was
$600. Like I was just dibbling and dabbling, but you like,
bro, this
bro, you getting busy.
And granted, you know, it was another situation that was brought up where what was it, an Indiana coach or something was betting upwards of $320,000.
The volleyball assistant.
Yeah, like this, it's crazy to just think about certain people. But I will tell you this, me knowing what I know about sports, they ain't the only ones.
Yeah.
They just the few ones that got caught.
Yeah.
So if you're seeing this and you've been doing that, please redact what you're doing.
You better stop.
You feel what I'm saying?
You better
Like,
stop.
bump that. Man, I'm trying to hit this parlay. Yeah, you're going to be parlayed out of here.
Exactly.
You and parlay.
You and probably back to the apartment.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Is that it, Peggy?
That's it, boo.
Is that it, Peggy?
That's
well,
it,
Peggy
boo.
gonna add a finger to
Hey.
it. Gonna add a finger.
Okay.
Peggy gonna add your pinky to
Hey.
it. Gonna add a finger.
All right.
Peggy, don't forget about the
Hey.
all together.
One love.
You dig?
And it's a wrap.